Warning, this video is only for the age of 14 and older. If you're not the age of 14, I'm sorry, you're not welcome here. Hey guys, what's up? So, I'm back again for another custom paint review. Yes, I know it's been a long time. I was busy doing on my gaming channel, so yes. Now, today I'm going to show you how to custom paint your Overwatch Ultimate figures. And the one we have here, I'm going to show you, is Zarya. So the stuff what you need is simple. You need Zarya, her both grabby hands, the left and the right, two of her fist hands, the weapon, which is this one, and this piece right here. Move everything out of the way for now. The paints what you need is a apple barrel gloss real blue, same brand apple barrel gloss real red, apple barrel gloss black. I know you cannot see it right, but I've been using this color a lot for obvious reasons. Apple barrel multi-surface white, apple barrel tropical blue and gloss, Forkart metallic steel and silver. Now you can find these and you will go Walmart. These cost about 50 cents. These cost about like $2 or $3. Forkart metallic gunmetal gray. Now I know you're wondering why there's something shining going on right here. I had my flash on by accident, so yeah, but I suck it up. And lastly but not least, the Forkart minerals, Enamels, I can't even say the word right, metallic gold. So this is the good stuff what you need. Also, you need some toothpicks, gloves, napkins, and that pretty much is it. So I'm going to pause the video, and we're going to start off by the weapon first. So yes. Alright, let's begin by the weapon. Now, I forgot to mention one thing. Be advised, this video is not made for kids. And also, if you guys are wondering, what about the effect piece? The effect piece doesn't need any paint. But if you want to paint it, this is your choice. Do whatever you want. Now, start off by her weapons. Now, start off by removing these two pieces. The one on the top, the one on the bottom. Now, remove nice and carefully. Well, actually, ranking it. There we go. God, there we go. Now put this out of the way for now. Now the colors what you need for this one, starting off, is gunmetal gray. I'm going to bring the camera down a little bit. Make sure everything is focused. There we go. Now grab some gunmetal gray and put a little bit, and you want to start off by the top, right in this area first. If the camera can focus for a minute. Camera, please. There we go. Start off by this piece first. Do it a little bit of that with the gunmetal gray, then do it on the other side as well. Then you paint it around like that. Paint it down and up like goes like that. Make sure don't forget to paint it the sides as well. Same thing on this side. Now grab a little bit of gunmetal gray and put a little bit right here. Make sure you do not get it in this area. Same thing on this side as well. Sorry about that. And now I'm not infected with the coronavirus. I'm just very pissed off and annoyed because I want to go back to selling snacks. And make sure to paint this area right here. Here as well. And make sure to not paint it in this area right here. After you're done, leave it dry for now and paint this side here. Don't forget the bottoms right here, and do the same thing in this side as well, on those two as well. And now for this area right here, paint it a little bit right here, all the way around, right to over there, and paint this whole piece like that. Don't forget the back right here, the top right here, and this side. Now make sure to get a little bit on the bottom here and here. After you're done doing that, Now for this color, now I want to mention one thing, that the piece over here, which is like a translucent color, I don't know what it is. So what I did, I used a mix of multi-surface white and gloss tropical blue. I mix it up to give it in this color tone. I don't know the name of this color of this one, but if you do get it in this color, you need this one. So you need a mix of white and tropical blue to paint this area right down here. Make sure to paint this side. Make sure do not get it in this side right here. Do not get it here, and do not get over here. So make sure to paint this side right here in the top, and the top right here. Come to the bottom and paint it down here as well to get it in this color. After you're done, grab your sterling silver and make sure to paint it the whole inside right here, if you can see it, completely silver. Make sure you painted everything inside of it. Right here, everywhere you can see it. After you're done leaving it dry, put a little bit of tropical blue and make sure to paint a little bit on the lines. All of them, all the lines you can see in tropical blue. After you're done drying, you do the same thing in this piece as well. And now you're done with this one, but do not plug in the weapon stand. Put these two out of the side and grab your weapon. Now the top over here, the little barrel of the gun. Start off by using a little bit of a sterling silver and painting this spot over here, all the way around, all of them. And make sure you want to get it, all of it. Leave it dry out for a couple of minutes. After you're done, grab some gunmetal gray and you do the same thing on this, but in this piece right here, make sure you paint it on the top and also the side right here and the side right here, and you make sure you want to paint it all the way around of this. After you're done drying, you grab a little bit of metallic gold and have a little drop of it, and make sure to paint it in this spot here. One here, one over here. Leave it dry for a couple of minutes. Now grab a little bit of gunmetal gray and paint it over here. If it started bleeding off, rub it off, and that's it. And don't forget there's this spot here and over here as well. This little area right here. You do the same thing on the other side of this spot right here. Same thing with this one on the top. Now I'm gonna move this side because the handle's in the way. I'll deal with the handle later. Now come by and grab pour a little bit of a sterling silver. I forgot to mention one thing. If you have the mix of white and tropical blue, put on this piece right here, if you can see it, right, the toothpicks rubbing it right here, here. Don't forget at the bottom. Don't forget at the bottom as well of the gun. Don't forget right here as well. Over here as well. And make sure you want to get it nice and perfect. Leave it dry for a couple of minutes. I'll come back for this one later. But first, grab some sterling silver, some silver, painting it in this area right here, here as well, the little hinge. You do the same thing on this side right here, this hinge as well, and this area right here. After you're done drying, grab a little bit of metallic gold and make sure to paint this piece all the way around. Make sure you do not paint it in this area, just this piece all the way around, like that. You can barely see it. After you're done leaving it drying off, grab some real blue, which is this one right here, and put a little bit of right here in this area. You can see. Move the handle out of the way. Well, yeah, if the handle can move out of the way. Put a little bit of metallic and some real blue. Leave it dry off for a couple of minutes. After you're done drying, go back with the sterling silver, some silver. Paint this piece right here. Paint it at the top right here. Make sure you do not paint it on the little orb right here. The little orb. Paint this as well as here. Leave it dry out for a couple of minutes. Now, starting off with the real blue, paint this all the way around. Make sure you want to get it nice and perfect. If you stain the right down here, and I'll come back with, if you accidentally stain it up, just Try to rub it off if you have a longer fingernail. Just try to rub it off. Just scrape it off and that's it. Just paint this whole thing all the way around. Just do not paint this area here. Here as well. Just paint it all the way around. If you can see it all the way around. And I'm not even joking. Remember, do not paint this area and this area as well. After you're done drying, grab some sterling silver and paint this piece. The silver piece right here. If you can see it all the way around as well. And I'm not even joking. All the way around. Now, you can paint this piece right here with silver as well. Make sure to paint it on the top right here. Do not get it in the orb. And paint it down here as well. Leave it dry for a couple of minutes. Grab some real blue. Paint this piece right here. Excuse me, I just burp a little bit in my mouth, sorry. Paint this blue piece right here. Here as well. After it's done drying. I need to scratch my nose in a little bit. Now grab the mix of these two with this color. Paint this piece right here. If you can see it like this. This piece right here. Down in the bottom as well. Make sure you want to get it all the way perfectly. And now you're done with that. Now come back to the bottom of the... No way, we're not finished yet in this piece. Grab some silver. Paint this area. Right here. And this line here, if you can see it, here like that. Make sure to get it in the bottom as well. Make sure to get it in the back, and you do the same thing on the other side. Just do not paint this area right here. After you're done drying off, come back to the handle and paint it in silver right here. Completely in silver. Make sure to get it on the back as well. After you're done doing that, paint this handle piece right here in silver first. After you're done drying, put a little bit of a real blue over here in this spot. After you're done, gold here, 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 and here. And there you go, you got the handle finish. What else? Oh, yeah, the bottom first of the gun. First thing first, use some multi-surface white and paint this whole area piece first. Paint it all the way around it to this side. Don't forget to paint it on the back as well. This piece area right here, you can see it. Make sure you want to get it nice and perfectly. Make sure do not get some of it right here as well. And don't forget to go to the front of the weapon and paint it all the way around like that as well. Leave it dry for a couple of minutes. First thing first you want to do, put a little bit of metallic gold and paint it this piece all the way around like that. After you're done, grab some gunmetal gray, paint this spot right here. After you're done, you do the same thing on the other side. Now these little almost look like thruster thingies right down here. Put a little bit of a sterling silver. Make sure you paint it around it. Make sure you do not get it from the color white. And make sure to do the same thing on the other side. Make sure do not forget on the back. After you're done, combine this piece right here. Grab some multi-surface white first. Paint it around this area like that. Make sure you want to get some pieces right here. Leave it dry for a couple of minutes. Do the same thing on the other side. As you're done, go to this piece right here. Come to this bottom piece right here. Paint it the silver first. After you're done drying, then some gold, a little bit of gold like that. After you're done drying, gunmetal gray, and there you go. Over here, gold, a little bit of gold, gunmetal gray, and there you go. You do the same thing on the other side. Now for the bottom right here, grab some metallic gold down here, and this area here, all the way around. After you're done drying, grab some sterling silver from the pistons right here. And there you go, you finish with the bottom piece right here. But first, if you have a stand, if you have like a Farrah Mercy stand, make sure you want to get the stand and make sure you want to clip it to let it dry off because it's much better. You don't want it, stain around your area and the paint will be messing up. So make sure to grab a Farrah Mercy stand. Farrah stand from the Farrah Mercy 2-pack to make sure to get it, holding it so you can leave it to dry off. Now back to the painting of the gun. grab some silver here and put a little bit of it here as well after it's done drying. Put a little bit of gold here, and do the same thing on this side as well. Grab some gunmetal gray, which is this one. Paint this whole area as well, and do the same thing on the other side. After you're done, you grab some color white, paint it all the way around like that. Make sure you're going to get it right here in this area as well, and this piece as well. And as you can see, a lot of scratches because I've been trying to try to plug it in. If it's starting to scratch off, it's okay. Just make sure it's just coated enough white so it doesn't show the issue with this one. After you're done drying, make sure to put in the Farrah's Farrah stand. We will dry off for a couple minutes, and now, ladies and gentlemen, you're finished drying off her gun. Make sure. Yeah, there we go. Now you're done with the gun. Now I'm gonna pause the video and starting off with Zarya's fist hands first, then her grabby hands, then the rest of the figure. So yes. Alright, so I forgot to mention one thing. The color also what you need is a apple barrel gloss pure pink, so don't forget to get that as well. Everything on the list will be in the description down below. Now starting off on her fist hand. And also, if you do have the color of the skin tone color, which is this one, if the camera can focus a little bit, please, camera. If you have this color for the skin tone, good, because you need to paint the thumbs right down here and the rest of her fingers down here, and that pretty much is it. Just leave it dry for a couple minutes. Now, we want to start off by pure pink first to paint the nails here, and right here. We would dry it for a couple of minutes. After you're done, move the pure pink out of the way, grab some gunmetal gray, and paint the whole area of the whole area right down here, all the way down here as well. First, and gunmetal gray first. We would dry it for a couple of minutes. Now come back to the lines right over here, if you can see, with a little bit of a glossy black. Just pour a little bit right here on the lines right here. After you're done drying on the black and the gunmetal gray, first grab some metallic gold. Paint this area first, and a little bit of here, and a little bit of here in this area first as well. Sorry. After you're done drying, grab some silver. Put a little bit of silver right here. One over here. I'll come by with these later. One over here as well. Leave it dry for a couple of minutes. Grab some real red. Make sure put a little bit of red and paint the cables on her palm of the hands like that. Stop right here and make sure to put a little bit of a glossy black in those spots right here, if you can barely see it, those spots way down here, if you can see it. After you're done drying on the palm of the hands, come by to the thumb, put a little bit of real red first, paint the cables on the thumbs right here. After you're done, grab some sterling silver, like I said, in this area right here. I forgot to mention one thing. Don't forget to put in, after you're done, forgot to mention one thing. Don't forget to paint this spot in gunmetal gray first, and all the way around on the fingers, like that, all the way around. Make sure you do not paint it on the fingers right here. Just paint this piece right here, right to my toothpicks is doing like that. After it's done drying, put a little bit of glossy black, which is this one. And probably the camera and probably the recording will probably gonna stop itself, so don't worry, better keep an eye on it. Oh god, my chest hurts a little bit. By laying down, now grab a little bit of glossy black and paint it all the way around like that. After you're done drying, come by to the top right here, and yes, welcome to the cluster hell of this one. Jesus Christ. Now, I'm gonna stop the recording for a minute, and continue again because the camera is gonna stop itself. So I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. I had to pause it for a minute. Not pausing, not stop the recording because it's gonna stop itself. There we go. Now grab some glossy black and paint in this spot here, right here, down here, in this area. If the camera can focus, for God's sakes. Paint this area here, all this spot right here, stop, and this area right here. And I painted here, right here, this piece right here, and this spot over here and here. After done doing that, leave it dry for a couple minutes. Paint a little bit of red over here and this area right here. After you're done, grab some sterling silver right here. Paint in this, those, and those spots right here. After you're done doing that, you do the same thing on the other fist. And there you go. Now you already finished with the two fists. But you need these paints as well for the grabby hands. So I'm going to take off Zarya's grabby hands. And they're easily removed. And they're perfectly stiff and perfect. Not like Farrah's hands, if you know what I mean. If you guys already seen the video what I'm talking about. I broke Farrah's hands by accident. I was trying to change it to her fist hands. And it broke off. So yes. And that's why Hasbro need to check their quality control. Now you do everything on the top, like on the like on the fist hands. You do the same thing, everything. Whoop, hold on. You do the same thing on the fist hands, but I forgot to paint this area and black. So make sure to paint it around it with some glossy black and stop it all the way right here. Now paint it exactly. Oh, God damn it! Now here's the left side of the fist. Paint it exactly the same. Even on the fingers right here, you do need some pure pink for the fingernails. Now, the issue with this is down here when the real fun begins. Because, you know, the fist hands and sculpted like that. The first thing you wanted to do is painted a little bit of a glossy black right here. And you paint and leave it dry for a couple minutes. Paint the whole gloves, her palm, the rest of the palm of the hands. Gunmetal gray first. After done drying off, put a little bit of silver right here. Put a little bit of black all the way right here in these spots right here. Leave it dry for a couple of minutes. Grab some real red, which is this one. Paint it here, here, and the cables right here. All of them right here. If you could barely see it, probably not. But make sure you want to paint it all of them right here. After you're done drying off, put a little bit of gold here, here, one here, over there, one this spot here, and one here. Don't forget to paint this one. Paint it over here if you can barely see it. After you're done, leaving it drying off. You do this everything on the same thing on the left side of the grabby hands, but this time you had a little bit of space for it. I think, yeah. You do the same thing on the other side. I know mine's kind of scratched up because, you know, plugging in the weapons is kind of difficult. And besides, scratches. And make sure you want to paint the fingers on the skin tone colors. And I don't know why the nails of these chipped off or something. Probably need to do it right now. Oh God. Oh God, this stinks a little bit. Probably need to paint it a little bit. Damn it, I just screwed myself up. A little bit of here. There we go. There we go. Just fix it. Everything good on this side? Yeah. Everything good on this side. There we go. I already fixed it. Now we're done with the hands. Now for the main course which is figure. Zarya. Yay! And the camera's overheating a little bit, so I probably better hurry up. Oh man, it hurts while laying down. Now, starting off with this area right here, grab a little bit of real red, and make sure to paint this side here, 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 and here. After you're done, paint it with some metallic gold here and here. After you're done with that, leave it dry out for a couple minutes. Grab some metallic black, paint this side down here, and this side right here. After you're done, grab some silver, and down here in this whole area is a cluster hell. Now, starting off by painting this spot right here with some silver, and don't forget to put a little bit of real red on this side right here. After you're done leaving and drying off, now use the rest of the silver to paint in this whole spot right here, the bottom of here, you know, her chest, her, can't even say the word, because I don't want to get, you know, get shut down from the FTC and COPA. And I know I'm being paranoid, but I don't care. Make sure to paint it down here, here, make sure to paint it all the way around, right to this spot right here to make the stop. After you're done, have her arms out. Now you need a lot of glossy black. You want to paint it around the area like I have here, this piece right here. Make sure to paint it all the way around. Make sure you do not get it from the arms. Paint it all the way around. Do not get the arms. Don't forget to paint it on the back. All the way around like that. After you're done, grab some real red, which is this one. Put a little bit of it here, and those two here. After you're done, you do the same thing on the other side. Now, I'll come back with from the back of the figure later. We'll start off by the front of the figure. Grab some metallic, some sterling silver, paint it here and here in this spot right here. Do the same thing on the other side. Paint the cables in red. Those threes right here, if you can see it. After you're done doing that, you do the same thing on the other side as well. Make sure you want to spin these around so you can have a lot of clearance, or just have it like this. Now, paint this cable in red here and here. Leave it dry for a couple minutes and paint these two cables, and black over here. Now come this piece right here. Put a little bit of silver here and here, and now we can come to the back of the figure. And my God, this is like a giant cluster over here. Now I forgot to paint something over here, which is this cable right here. Oh no, wait. Does she have paint on the cable right here? Probably not. But first thing first, you want to paint this area right here in black first. Then paint a little bit around this whole area spot. You can barely see it. All the way around like that. You can see it. Some little bit of silver and a little bit of black. Silver right here. You do the same thing on all the other three thrusters. Well, not thrusters. The other thingies right here. After you're done, grab some real red. Paint it here. Black over here. And real red over here. After you're done doing that, leave it dry for a couple minutes. And now the belt piece, the belt strap right here. But forgot to mention one thing. Don't forget to paint it here and here on silver, and that pretty much is it. Now combine this piece right here of the belt. This piece, silver, silver. There you go. You're finished. Now grab some white. Paint it a little bit of white first. Then some blue in the middle right here. Lastly but not least, some red down here for representing her country. After you're done leaving it dry, grab some gunmetal gray, which is this one, and make sure to paint the rest of the belt all the way around, and I'm not even joking. All the way around, if you can see it. I forgot to mention, paint a little bit of silver right here, and paint this rest of it, if you can see, in gunmetal gray, all the way around, and I'm not even joking. After you're done doing that, grab some real red, paint it all the way around, make sure to get it on the bottom. Well, have it in this position right here. paint it all the way around like that. You do the same thing on the black and the red right here. You can see it. Paint this piece right here in red and this side here. After you're done doing that, you do the same thing on this side. After you're done, come by for the legs and my chest shirts by laying down. Make sure to move the leg like this. Paint it in red first, real red. This one, like this. Some glossy black. These two cables right here. You do the same thing on the other side of the figure as well. God, I don't know why the left side of the figure is stiff. Now paint red, black, red on this side. Do the same thing down here as well. After you're done, grab some silver, paint it around this piece area right here. Don't forget this side right here. Paint in silver here and here. Some black, and you do the same thing on this side and this as well. These two as well. Now come by from the kneecaps. Paint a little bit of silver here, here, and here. Leave it dry for a couple of minutes. Do the same thing on the other side of the kneecaps. Now for this piece right here, some silver right here, silver here, and down here as well. Do the same thing on this side as well. And same thing on the left side of the of her leg. Silver here as well. Forgot to mention one thing. And you do the same thing on the other side of her leg. After you're done drying off, don't forget to paint. Don't forget to come by from the back of the figure and paint some silver here, here, these two here, and a little bit of black right here as well. We would dry it for a couple minutes. You do the same thing on the other side. If you can see it, silver here, here, these two here, some black. And there you go. Come by half her shoes. Black first, glossy black first. This piece right here. Some silver here, here. You do the same thing on this side as well. Some silver, silver, glossy black, glossy black. Make sure you do not get in the joints. After you're done doing that, do the same thing on the other side of her shoes, and there you go. Now I'm gonna pause the video and give her the final posing and give you guys the congratulation part. So yeah, I'll be right back. Wait, I forgot to mention one thing. Her part of the gloves right here. Don't forget to paint it with some real red here. This piece in black and the one over here. Do the same thing on this side right here. And everything on the other side of her left hand. And that pretty much just it. So yeah, I forgot to mention one thing. Alright, now for the congratulations part. And congratulations! Now you're already finishing painting your Overwatch Ultimate Zarya figure. Now if you guys want to see the review of this one, it's going to be in the top or the bottom right here. Or if you want to see the last video, what I custom paint, which I custom painted, make sure you do that as well. It's going to be in the top and the bottom, doesn't matter. So yeah. You guys already know the rules. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Steam, Discord, Twitch, and Origin. And that pretty much that's it for out. And then that pretty much that's it. So yeah. If you want to subscribe to my main channel, which is going to be the bottom left on over here, which the toothpick is pointing right here. Or if you want to subscribe to my gaming channel, it's going to be in the top left as well. So yeah, I'll tell you next time, you guys. I'm out.